Hi, everyone. This week has been an absolute blur. So many things happening at once. I believe the pace that I've been going at is the nature of our society, where we are all on the go 24/7. But sometimes, and I would propose frequently, we must stop and reflect to make sure we are doing the right thing and for the right reasons. Today's episode will dive into some old wise truths that will help us see our true purposes in life and expose the traps of chasing success. We'll be right back. You are listening to the Work-Life Eubiosis podcast with your host, Charleston Edwards. If this is your first time here, welcome. My goal is simple: to eradicate burnout and to bring harmony, purpose, and balance to this world, starting with the family. My hope is that the show and the story shared will provide encouragement and ideas that will be valuable to you on your journey to work-life freedom. So let's dive into today's episode. Have you ever worried that you are doing the wrong thing in life? Maybe you're at the wrong employer or in the wrong position. Even worse, maybe you've realized that you're in the wrong career, but it's too late to do anything about it. Perhaps wrong is not the right word. Maybe you've been on the right journey, but now you are at the intersection of life and the left turn is not what you expected. Maybe that left turn is a bit scary. Maybe you've made all the right choices in your life, but an unexpected event has you second guessing the path you're on. We all want to know our purpose and that we are spending our time well. It's natural to seek purpose, but not just any purpose, the unique purpose that each one of us has to give to this world. Purpose is a combination of talents, interests, values, passions, and placement. These are all proverbial road signs to a life of intentionality. We must assess these routinely through every season in life. Sadly, some people never wake up to their chosen authentic purpose for life until they are on their deathbeds. It's then, as they stare at death in the face, that they can reflect to see where they've failed in their life. The failure was overachieving. Overworking stole their time, relationships, and joy. Research tells us the top regrets of the dying point to how much time they had wasted worrying about their career, money, and bills. They look back and they deeply miss the moments that they could have better connected and served their family, friends, and community. They regret not connecting to themselves. No one mentioned the regret of working. They regretted being blinded by success. Distraction, comparison, fear, worry, and noise compromise how they showed up in this world. The side effects of our pursuit of successes are widespread. We are all faced with compromising decisions when balancing achieving both work and in life. We want to do a good job. We want financial security. We want everything to be great at home. We want fulfillment in our efforts. To achieve what we are hardwired to do, we have to choose sometimes to sacrifice, compromise, or balance the other interests and values in our lives. This toil of work and life is quite real, and I don't believe any of us are immune to this conflict, or curse, pending how you look at it. The chase to succeed often blinds us to what can really fulfill us. Most of us go through a multi-decade trance of focusing on achievement. We want to be valued and live up to our potential. So the world order has a system for how we can fit into it. Degrees, college, entry-level jobs, climbing the ladder, getting married, buying a house, raising kids. And right about this point, as the kids start to get older, things change. These are all great things, and nothing is wrong with that. But eventually, we reach an intersection where we start asking questions about our purpose. This midlife intersection isn't the wake-up call for everyone, but so many of us work decades to achieve success, and then we wonder, are we getting it all wrong? Is it someone else's success? Is this success worth selling my soul? Is the ladder climbing worth sacrificing my health, family, or core values? These questions are natural and should be embraced, but these questions are not a death trap, and there is no reason to fear. A midlife wake-up call is transformative. Finding purpose, balance, and freedom, no matter the age, is one of the sweetest discoveries that can ever be made. And we don't have to go far to figure this out. The research has been done. Those on their deathbeds have been asked hard questions, and to our benefit, there is much wisdom in how they have answered these questions. Lifehack.org has the top 20 regrets of the dying listed on their website and can be summed up into one statement: spend your time well. The theme of the top regrets advises us to pursue a life of purpose, authenticity, freedom, and contentment with the plots of life that are handed to us. They don't mention the pursuit of success, material possessions, comfort, retirement, or titles in this top 20. If we are wise enough, we will realize that honors and valuables are all byproducts, never to be the primary goal. Focusing on the now versus the when is where life can be fully enjoyed. This is so important because we never know what tomorrow beholds. No one knows their expiration date. We will all die at some point. And unlike those who have been surveyed about their regrets, no one is guaranteed a deathbed to pass over their final goodbyes and words to live by. Case in point, let's look at my dad. He had so much advice to give in life, but he did not have the luxury of giving advice from a deathbed. On October 20th, 2012, my dad taught a Sunday school lesson titled, "The Leaning Tree is Not the First to Fall." 6 days later, my seemingly very healthy dad died of a heart attack while cutting down a tree. It's amazing how the last words of the dying will stick with us. For my dad, this lesson of life before his death was poetic as he carried out the work that he had just taught about. What my dad knew was that the appearance of success or failure is a paradox. The leaning tree is the perfect illustration and has practical applications on perspective, purpose, and vision for our lives. So what does it mean when a leaning tree may not be the first to fall? Well, it can be summed up into four very well-known idioms. Number one, don't judge a book by its cover. Humility to everyone is a great posture to have. No matter how someone is dressed, whatever job they have or don't have, no matter the size of the home or the type of car they drive, no matter if someone has all the titles in the world or none at all, we are not to condemn, judge, or overly praise based off what we see. Let's love others as we love ourselves. Let's do unto others as we would like done to us. Number two, don't follow the crowd. As diverse perspectives are valuable, we must also be prudent. We must discern and radically question what we think, what we see, and what we believe. We must look inside ourselves. Purpose is not found in comparisons. It already lives inside each one of us. Number three, don't count your eggs before they hatch. Some things look too good to be true. Some things line up perfectly. What we see with our own eyes can change in a matter of a blink. We are to remain humble and continue to lean not on our own understanding of circumstances, but with the posture of leaning on God's will and purposes in life. Remain humble and avoid being haughty. And number 4, don't take life for granted. Tomorrow is not granted to any of us. There are strong trees and there are leaning trees. We don't know when one or the other may be cut down first. The number of days that we have on this earth is assigned by God. So in conclusion, let's live to the fullest today and to be a good neighbor today. And if you're not aligned with your purpose or priorities in this world, it's not too late to take a step forward today to redesign your life with no regrets. Reclaim your time while you still have it and spend it wisely. Until next time. Thank you for listening to the Work-Life Eubiosis podcast, part of the Work-Life resources created by Own Your 5 to 9. I hope that you have found encouragement and a few ideas to strengthen your journey to purpose, freedom, and balance. Have you overcome burnout and found a new way of life? Millions around the globe are still at the risk of burnout and losing it all. And your story may be the one that sparks not only a dream, but action. Visit ownyour5to9.com for more information and submit your story. While you're there, join the Work-Life Eubiosis newsletter and receive additional resources weekly right to your inbox. If you enjoy this podcast, take time to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Share it with a friend or loved one. Remember, the most important organization in the world is the family. Let's do our part to strengthen it. Thank you for listening.